Hi everyone, my name's Tamara and we're now in the full-blown energies of the full moon in Scorpio, and I've been nudged all morning to get going and do a world reading for this. This is not something I was totally prepared to do, but I'm answering the call here, and I have Artemis here, who was one of my figures that emerged from the clay recently. I'm having these intuitive figures, these figures arriving intuitively as I work with my hands with the clay. And this is Artemis, selfhood. And what better character to have in our lives right now, because we need to evolve this within ourselves. Our selfhood coming out to be used in our lives now. So let's get going. I've already done the 8 shuffles. I need to do 3 more here. This is Scorpio, understanding the power in every way. We need to know now how to bring forth our own power first and foremost. But it's understanding truth, 100% truth. What is that? Do people even get that? That there is a truth that can come from us, that can be lived in our lives, and the power that we have and that we need and that we use. Right, let's just bless these cards. I'm asking the universe here to give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is 2025, the year of action, the year of deep down truth and power being revealed. This is my 9-card lay here. We start with, and are we surprised in any way whatsoever? This is the goddess of change, calling it in. Feel safe with this, because we all need to feel safe with change now. Big change. If you don't feel safe with this, you are not going to fare well during this year that we're living out now. Remove all doubt. Our second card on this world reading for Scorpio full moon in 2025 is remove all doubt. You cannot doubt that this is occurring, and you must also not doubt yourself to be able to run with this, not stand and stare at it. You need to be in motion for the whole of 2025 on your journey of selfhood. The Artemis energy of selfhood here. No playing the victim. There are no victims in this era of change and moving towards our new world. Everybody made their choices along the way. Nothing was by chance, and you will have begun to understand and comprehend this now. Nothing that is happening to you now, and nothing that will happen in the future, is about you being a victim. This is why we've been asked to put selfhood Artemis figure here to remind us that it's within us. We are the ones responsible. We chose to come here and we chose to live this out in the highest way that we could possibly pull through by this point in 2025. I'm loving this reading. I mean, I am full blown on my mission right now, so I don't have any fear of any of this myself. This is, the next card is nourishment. This is the way you do it. This is what makes these first 3 cards possible. That you remove the doubt, that you flow full pelt with the change and that you don't play the victim is you nourish yourself, mind, body, and spirit. You do not eat the junk food that clams up your system, that stops you being on a higher frequency. You do not play the games that are played so wildly out there at the moment with truth and falsehood, being in opposition. There is none of that for us now. We nourish ourselves on the mental level, the emotional level, the spiritual level, in the highest way we can, so that we bring through our part in this journey to its fullest beam. And in the middle sits the goddess of order. This is beautiful, flowing order. She doesn't have fixed rules. She moves with the moment. She moves with the synchronicity. She pulls in the knowledge from the higher levels and has her connection to her own higher self. And there she sits, waiting for whatever else she needs to do in the moment. Look at her. Take her in. She is beautiful. She is the male and female entwined. She is order, holy order, and she sits in this middle point of this world reading, governed by the movement now of the full moon in Scorpio that pushes us forward, full blast now. This is why they've asked me to do this reading. Centering. We can't make this up. This is how it has to be. This is us. This is the information everyone in the world needs. No one's any different from the other when it comes down to it. We are here to pull through the highest point of being who we truly are on the highest level with our connection to the higher dimensions. And this centering card, Tara, coming after the divine holy order, sits under the change card here. Are you surprised at any of this for the world right now? And who are we playing? Oh, I'm getting shivers down my spine. We're playing wild woman or wild man. We're playing the magician to its fullest capabilities. We are who we are. We own our power. And that is being shown to us today with the full moon energies flowing over us, penetrating us from the Scorpio full moon. Full power, full truth. Nothing else will do. And she flies with a twinkle in her eye, or he flies with a twinkle in his eye, because he knows he's on the right path. She knows she's on the right path when she lets go to the highest truth in herself and nourishes herself in the right way. Surrender. Let go to what is and what was destined to be right now. In this month of May, with the full Scorpio moon of truth and power not looming over us, it's our endeavor to live from this point of the purest truth and the purest power for our new world of equality, of peace, of freedom. What do you think that last card's going to be? This is where everything comes to a head. This is that card. In Chinese characters, there is the same character for opportunity or crisis. And this is what this is. This is the errands where everything is brought to a head because it needs to be. And then it's cleansed and cleared, and the real truth can live on in our lives. So anything that you need to do personally needs to be brought into its highest factor of truth for everyone concerned. Living out who you truly are with no blemishes on that. Trust this energy. It's happening throughout the world at this moment. We know that. Everything is coming to a head for a good reason. Our last act here is to turn these over, to see what is watching over this world reading, and it's the challenge. Calling you to the biggest challenge in your lives now. It's not about 3D living. It's not about honouring the constructs of profession, religion, old ideas. It's about living with freedom, equality, and peace. And we are the ones who are going to bring this in. If you need to remind yourself as to what we've been given here for the world at this point in the journey through this most active of active years that we've had in a long time of 2025, remember that the card in the middle, touching all other cards, is holy order. If you look through my videos or just put a search through my channel on the playlist of Truth Testaments, you will see holy order given on one of those headings. And it's also on another video where I'm giving you the channeled information. There's a whole chapter in one of my channeled books which is about holy order. Thank you for being with me here today. And take your life now into your own hands, because you are the one that's leading yourself. There are no victims. Remember that.